Brian Sharenow, Badass Dash. Where are you located today?
I'm in Chicago, trying to cross all the T's and dot the I's and get ready for the race.
It's not long now, coming up next Saturday. This is going to be a huge event at Sam Boyd Stadium again this year. And from what I understand, Brian, the course goes inside and outside the stadium, and people are even going to be down on the UNLV Rebels football field.
That is correct. Every year we always change our courses. That's one of the distinguishing characteristics of our race versus some other obstacle races. This year we're going into the stadium, incorporating the stadium stairs themselves, the entire stadium stairs, as one of the obstacles, and then putting obstacles right on the football field, which has never been done before. So it should be definitely something new and fresh and exciting for all of our competitors, both ones that have been there every year with us and ones that have never raced with us but want to this year.
This is going to be a really good time. We've looked ahead to the weather. It's looking really good for Saturday's event on May 20th at Sam Boyd Stadium. We are so proud to be involved with this every year. Brian Sharenow is the race director. You really know what's going to be happening at Sam Boyd on Saturday. I heard more than 40 obstacles.
Actually, we are going to have more than 50 this year. We acquired a set of assets from another obstacle company that's no longer in business. We've taken their obstacles, added them to ours to basically make a really large arsenal of obstacles. I know there's a lot of obstacle races out there that say they're an obstacle race, and it winds up being a lot of running with some obstacles mixed in. Ours is a whole lot of obstacles and very little running mixed in. You're literally just running from one obstacle to the next.
The race course itself is like a 7K. It's 4.4 miles, both inside the stadium and outside Sam Boyd. I know a friend of mine was saying, could they walk the course if they needed to or wanted to?
Yeah, you can walk it, run it, you can crawl, jog it, whatever you really want. The recreation and the adults do a 7K. You are correct in that. It's 4.4 miles. The Canine Companion Dash, where you get to run with your dog, is a 5K. It's 3.1 miles. And then the Kids Dash, it's split into two groups. 4 to 6-year-olds do like a 500-yard dash with small obstacles built just for them. But then 7 to 13-year-olds actually do a 2K, a little bit more than a mile. It's like a mile and a quarter. And they'll be able to go right on the football field as well and do a mixture of kids' obstacles and adult obstacles.
No wonder this is called the Ultimate Obstacle Course Challenge. You guys have been planning this for how long?
Right after the end of last year's race, we already went into talks with the stadium to come back and have it bigger and better, and obviously that's the goal each year. So we've been working on it since last year's race. Last year was the first time we were at Sam Boyd Stadium, and we're looking forward to continuing that tradition for many years to come.
And Brian, Badass Dash does not just happen in Las Vegas, is that right?
Correct. Actually, 2 weeks afterwards, we're going to Minneapolis, U.S. Bank Stadium, where the Vikings play. We're doing 6 events this year. There's a lot of other companies that, have 20, 30 events. We try to concentrate and have anywhere from a 6 to a 12 event series. I know next year we're already up to 9 events and 18. We try to do a smaller amount of events, but concentrate on making them just completely epic and awesome for all the competitors and making sure that the obstacles and the course themselves are what the name is, just completely badass.
Brian Sharenow is with us. He's the race director for the Badass Dash, coming back to Sam Boyd Stadium next Saturday on the 20th. We're only days away from the event now. Is it too late for people to still get involved in the Badass Dash?
No, not at all. Our online registration is open right up until Friday night, and then once that closes, you could actually come on site Saturday morning, sign up and register. We've had a lot of people that actually have registered in multiple classes, people that are going to race either the elite or recreation, but then come back later in the afternoon and race with their canines, bringing their kids down. Best part about our races is it's a family fun event. You can bring your dog, you can bring your kids, you could just come yourself, you can come at different times. And for us, it's a nice way to give back. Our charitable partner for this event, we have 2 of them. It's the Shade Tree, sheltering women and children and their pets as well. And then also JAG Nevada, which works with students coming out of high schools and getting them placed into colleges.
I'm well familiar with both of those charities. They're assets within our community for people who need those services. Brian is the race director for the Badass Dash. Coming up next Saturday, May 20th at Sam Boyd Stadium. You say it's not too late. Could they sign up at active.com?
Yes, they go to active.com. They could sign up right there. They have options as far as what time they want to race at, what division they want to race in. And then also we have some functions for our charitable partner. They could donate a few extra dollars if they can to either one of the organizations that we have as a charitable partner and get in on the mix. People people that don't want to race can come down and be spectators. We do have spectators that come. There's a spectator fee. You can register for that right on active.com too, but cheer on your family, friends, coworkers, teammates, whatever they may be. And then I usually get the question quite a bit as far as, people not sure if they can compete and can I really finish this and what can I do. Our courses are designed that no matter what size, shape, breed, whatever you are, male, female, children, or dog, that everybody can compete in the course and all the obstacles are achievable. So there's not any obstacles that, would be something so massive that somebody can't do. They're tiered, so there's a mixture throughout the course. You can hit a couple of easy obstacles, then a hard one, then down to a medium one, back up to a hard one, then some easy ones. So it's not as if you have to follow it in any certain flow or order. And I know that everybody that does it has a great time. It's nothing that's insurmountable. Sometimes it's just a matter of overcoming your fears. So some people that might not like heights, we have some things that are high in the air. Some people that don't like claustrophobic bases, we have things like the claustrophobic crawl that you're going to learn to crawl through a small space.
Imagine how proud you would be after you accomplish this event, the Badass Dash for 2017, returning again this year to Sam Boyd Stadium. What a great place to have all these events. And Brian, you say that you've got more than 50 different obstacles?
The total is 51 right now. And yeah, like you just alluded to, the feeling of accomplishment once you cross that finish line, it's unmatched. I mean, besides our race series, I've run in a number of obstacle race series, but then I also test all the obstacles myself, run through it before we actually open the race up, make sure that we're all good. So yeah, when you achieve all the obstacles, you come through that finish line, you get your finisher medal. It's a great feeling. And then new for this year, we have new gifts for all of our racers. Every racer that competes that are adults or canines, they're going to get one arm sleeve that they could put on and race if they want. I know a lot of people like to run with arm sleeves these days, as well as a backpack. We do have finisher medals for everybody, kids included. A great atmosphere in our post-race festival that'll have live entertainment, games, activities, a whole bunch of different things going on, vendor expo. It's a fun-filled day. It's definitely a good way to have some exercise, enjoy some time with your friends, family, coworkers, whoever it may be, whether it be competitive or just for fun, and be able to enjoy an experience that most people don't get to do, not only doing a race like this, but being able to say that they were right on the UNLV football field doing obstacles.
That is a cool-looking football field at Sam Boyd Stadium. It is not too late. I know we're only days away. It's next Saturday. It is the Badass Dash for 2017, and it's at Sam Boyd Stadium. Star 1079 from our Beasley family. They're totally into this. Weather's going to be great. You can still get involved. Sign up at active.com. Plus, we'll put the links so you can get all the information on our Talking Solutions Facebook page, along with podcast of our discussion. Brian, is there anything that I'm forgetting?
I don't think so. The only other thing is if people are interested in being part of the race in a volunteer aspect, we have opportunities still for that. They can go right on the Badass Dash website. It's badassdash.com. Register for that because I know that there are some people that love to be involved in community events, which this is, or fulfilling school hours or community service hours or anything of that nature. That is a possibility if somebody's interested in doing that. If you've never been to one of the races, I assure you it's going to be an experience of a lifetime and something you're going to be hooked on pretty quick. So don't let the name scare you off. Definitely not an event where you have to be badass to do it. It's more so that the course is badass and the obstacles are badass, and we're looking for people that are looking to be badass dash for life, get involved in that mindset and say, I'm going to go tackle this.
You can do this. It's also going to help raise money for a couple of very worthwhile charities that we love here in Southern Nevada. The Shade Tree Domestic Violence Shelter and JAG Nevada, an educational program that helps kids as they're getting ready to graduate. And I think the big winner in the long run, Brian, is going to be everybody who competes in this year's Badass Dash.
Absolutely. We're looking forward to seeing the faces that have been around for years with us, as well as any and all new ones that we can have come out.
And people to come out and cheer on, the friends and the family and the coworkers who are competing in this year's Badass Dash. Brian Sharenow, Race Director for Badass Dash, thank you so much for joining us today on Talking Solutions. We'll see you Saturday.
Thanks for having me.